We need a break to see if we miss each other, Claire said. I didn't beg her to stay. I just nodded and said, I understand. What she didn't know was that I had already shaken hands with her ghost 4 months earlier. For months prior, Claire flew to Ohio dressed in black. Her mother had died suddenly. Family only. She insisted, so I stayed behind. When she returned, I held her through the grief, even hauling her mother's heavy antique sewing machine into our spare room because she couldn't bear to part with it. I grieved right alongside her until 3 weeks before the breakup. The landline rang while Claire was out at yoga. I picked it up by accident. Claire, honey, it's Mom. Call me back when you can. I stopped breathing and slowly hung up the receiver. That Saturday, while Claire was supposedly at a retreat, I drove straight to Ohio. Outside a quaint blue house, a woman who looked exactly like an older Claire was watering the lawn. When she saw me, her expression collapsed, then rebuilt itself. You're the boyfriend, aren't you? Come in. There's a lot you don't know. Her name was Diane. With shaking hands, she slid a shoebox across the kitchen table filled with 6 years of unopened, returned birthday cards. She told me Claire had done this twice before with other men, faking the death of a mother, then a brother, just for the sympathy. It's the one line nobody ever questions, Diane said quietly. When you lose someone nobody digs. I drove home and played along. 11 days later, she sat me down for her rehearsed breakup speech about space and growth. She wasn't nervous. She was bored. Take all the time you need, I replied calmly. She looked annoyed, like I'd skipped my cue. I walked her to her car, waved goodbye, and immediately called Diane. She's running the play on me right now, I told her. Then book the ticket, Diane replied. The following Saturday, Claire walked into our favorite cafe. She saw me sitting at a booth and flashed a soft, practiced, I knew you'd come back smile. Then, she saw the woman sitting across from me. Claire's smile stopped instantly. All the color drained from her face, and her legs gave out, dropping her straight to the floor by the entrance. Diane stood up. She walked over, knelt down, and said in a voice loud enough for the entire cafe to hear, Hi, sweetheart. I heard I left this world again. I stood up, walked out the door, and didn't look back once. Diane calls me every other Sunday now. We never talk about Claire. We talk about her garden. Last month, she sent me a birthday card. Inside, in careful handwriting, it read, Thank you for being the one who came back. I didn't walk away with revenge. I walked away with a mother. And somewhere out there, a woman who spent 20 years running finally had to stand perfectly still.